Italy continues. This is about as fast a format as you are likely to see in tennis. 8 men only are participating in this entire tournament, and the whole thing will take 2 hours. Andre Agassi is the number 3 seed here. He's taken on Paolo Cane of Italy, who is in the tournament because he is Italian, of course. He lives about 180 kilometers from here. As you look at Andre Agassi, who is 20 years old, he is from Las Vegas, a lot more than 120 kilometers away. The number 4 ranked player in the world, 5'11" and 165 pounds. In good shape, having got to 2 major Grand Slam finals, both the French Championships and the US Open this year. He did not play Wimbledon, but Arthur is talking like if he can get his clothing manufacturer, Nike, to make him some white clothes acceptable, that he might go this year.
Well, I really don't think the color of his clothes is going to keep him away or persuade him to go. I think he just has to make up his mind that he wants to play on the grass. And I think he will in 1991.
Paolo Cane is 25 years old, 5'11", as you can see, from Bologna, Italy. He will take on Andre Agassi of Las Vegas, Nevada. And, of course, you would say that Agassi is the favorite to win this thing, Arthur, but you never know. In a tiebreak situation, just 7 points and the whole thing is over.
That's what I said at the opening. I said, you could be the best player in the world for 10 minutes. The last match took 7 minutes. This is not the first time we on ABC have seen Paolo Cane. I was there in Los Angeles 6 years ago, 1984 Olympics in Los Angeles, where he won a bronze medal.
It will be Paolo Cane of Italy against Andre Agassi in this second match of the shootout from Milan. We'll be back. Against Paolo Cane of Italy. Tiebreaker for this first round match in this first shootout from Milan. Agassi to serve. Mini break in the first point. Cane leads at 1-0.
And Cane looks really nervous. This is just cat and mouse, back and forth, cross court, and Cane gets an open forehand, decides to go for it.
Cane won both of his Davis Cup singles matches against Sweden. Big upset, Italy over Sweden in the first round. Topspin lob is just wide. 2-0 Cane.
Well, you talked about aggression paying off, but you had Agassi's aggression in mind. Of course, Cane, with his world ranking, wouldn't ordinarily think of upsetting Agassi, but this is a different kind of competition altogether.
Shot down the line is good. Cane makes a dive, but can't get to it. Back on serve. 2 points to 1. With Agassi serving.
And Agassi doesn't look worried as we look at that replay of the third point. Agassi, the backhand down the line. Cane decides to give it to the old college try, but his best efforts.
And when he got up, he was kind of rubbing his shoulder like he fell on a bit heavy. It'd be interesting to see what happens the next couple of points, or if he just forgets about it.
1-2.
I'm not sure if that was an attempt at a drop shot or just trying to hit a short backhand down the line, but in either case, 2-all.
Well, I hit this morning for about an hour and a half on this court, and it is medium towards fast, and it stays very low, and it looked like Cane was just very late with his swing there.
2 points all.
Well, 3-2. Cane decides to take a chance. Lets it go.
He's excited.
He is. He's into this.
He lost to Thomas Muster in the second round of the Davis Cup when Italy played against Austria, but he took him to 5 sets. He beat Svensson and Mats Wilander in Davis Cup play. Svensson in this tournament, of course. Kane plays almost all of his tennis on clay. He's played a few indoor tournaments this year, but just 3. That is good. Kane leads it 4 points to 2. The players will change in.
Agassi a little slow on his feet, I think. Either that or he underestimated the ground strokes of Kane. I think he could have gotten to that backhand if he tried a little harder.
A lot of pressure, Kane, doesn't he? I mean, I think Kane's the kind of guy that you can come into the net and pressure, but he's just staying back with Kane, and that's, of course, Kane's game. Crowd yelling, Paolo.
This is a big point. Big point. 5-2 is a lot different from 4-3 in a tiebreaker. Especially when you've got 11,000 Italians on your side.
Kane beat Jimmy Connors earlier this year in Monte Carlo, second round. And he leads Andre Agassi. 5 points to 2 here.
Remember what I said, Cliff, at the beginning? The underdog, it can just be terrific for 10 minutes and walk away with the goods. Watching Kane again. And he is fired up. Silencio, por favor.
2 must points for Agassi, and that's 1. 5-3. If Kane wins this one, he has 3 match points.
Agassi decides to pull him way over. Much further over than he could get at the time.
Oh, talk about going for it. Paulo Kane down the line, clean winner, and he has 3 match points against Agassi.
That's the second time this tie-break match that he has decided to just tee off once. The second point, a forehand, and here, why not? Go for it. Yes.
Well, you'd think the way Kane has been gambling in this tiebreak that he's the one that lives in Las Vegas.
Match point. Kane. It was a leg. Agassi will face 2 serve points from Kane. Both of them match points. And that'll do it. Paolo Kane of Italy from Bologna. Just about 3 hours by train from Milan, where he played a ATP Tour event earlier and lost to John McEnroe in the second round. But he's through to the second round here of the shootout in Milan. So that's how things look here, Arthur. Paolo Kane will play against Ivan Lendl. Let's go down to courtside, where the 2 players are with our Pam Shriver.
Paolo was just gambling on every point, it seemed.
Yeah, you know, I mean, anything happens out here, and, you know, he played a little risky, and it worked for him.
Were you warmed up when you came out here?
Yeah, about as warmed up as you could be, yeah. Felt good.
Well, about 8 minutes now, you're out of the tournament. What now for the rest of your stay in Italy? I know you like Lamborghinis and Ferraris.
Well, I'll watch the end of this thing, and then I'm off to Frankfurt tomorrow.
Best of luck. Paolo, congratulations. You were very excited. Did the crowd help?
Yeah, it's very difficult for me to play with Andre. I play in Italy. I think the tiebreak have a 50% chance to win. Now I won the first tiebreak. Now everything's okay.
Is the court fairly fast?
I play in the clay court in Italy. You know, we play in the clay court, but for this tiebreak, I think it's better for me.
Thank you very much. Best of luck.
That's Paolo Cane over Andre Agassi, 7-3 in the tiebreaker. He's in the second round of the shootout in Milan. Coming up, it will be John McEnroe against Yannick Noah of France in the next quarterfinal match.